Hi Shimmy, it's day 34 of 75 hard but for golf, and I can't even look at the 9th green right now. That was not a good finish yesterday. It really burnt me. So anyway, that means we're just putting only today. So I'm currently on my way down to the first. The last group of the Chook Run Overflow for Thursday are just out there about to finish up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some weight training. So not like, you know, bench pressing and stuff, but just I'm going to have a couple of gates. I'm going to putt the balls between the gates. I'm going to see how it goes. So it's not all about trying to get the ball in the cup. It's about just trying to get a consistent weight and a read on the putt, because I feel like weight is what let me down on those first few holes yesterday. But you might have seen in the comments that I have said it. I had 10 putts between 3 holes, which is atrocious. But then the other 6 holes I had 10 putts. So I did putt okay in the end. But anyway, I'm going to keep putting in the work and we'll see how we go. Alright, so we're doing some weight training. I've got a little box here. I've got another one down there. I'm going to go down from that box to putt up to this one first. And all I'm trying to do is just get my 2 balls, because I've only got 2 now, because there's one currently on some poor person's roof, unfortunately. And I'm just going to putt these ones and try and get them to land in that triangle, is the main thing. Again, I want to make sure they start on the correct line. But I just want to have them finish there. So it's not about trying to get the ball into a hole. It's about trying to get the weight right, because I feel like that was the issue I had yesterday. So this is uphill. I'll come back the other way and go downhill. Unfortunately, the sun's going to be in the way of a downhill one, but I'll film it from up there. Now it's going to be very short. Very short, but again, I started it on the right line. You can see the ball was end over end. That one's still going to be short, but it's going to be a bit closer. Actually, does that make it in? No, just short. All right, I'm just going to leave the camera there. So I'm currently 0 for 2. And then I'm just going to go down to the box down there. And then it looks like someone's teeing off on this one. I came here because it didn't look like there was anyone else coming on this green, but they might be practicing just like me. So I'll make some space for them. Now this one's downhill. I feel like weight's going to be okay. I just got the line wrong. That's not too bad. That's not disgusting. I definitely knew that I needed to be further on the right hand side, but I didn't have the ball lined up that way. That was pretty good. I'm okay with that. That's not going to get there. That's going to be too short. I just barely touched that one. Okay, so it seems to be one of each at the moment. Okay, box here, box over here. So you can see I'm just a little bit closer going across the green now. So there's a little bit of break to work with. But this is a similar distance to what I had on the first hole here last night, and I just left it way short. Much better. Much better. That was good. That's going to be very short. Well, I wouldn't say very short. It's not far away. All right, let's go back the other way. Just sneaks in. I got to do it. I'm back on the 9th. There's no one here. No one's coming back for a little bit. I've got the whole hole to myself for at least 10 minutes. Okay, so I was down here, ball was at the edge of a green. Now I know that I aim more towards the camera and it will go towards the hole. I was thinking I've got to go right and then it was going to come left. Marshy said it last night, your second putt's always better. So if I can just get down that hill and get it close, that would have been a couple of points. That's not going to get down the hill either. So that's too short. So I just needed to hit it a bit further, a bit firmer again. Just so scared because it runs, once it gets down that hill, it just goes. Of course it did. Of course it hit the other ball as it was going down the hill. So I would have taken off a bit of speed there because it hit the other ball, but that that gives me a bit more of an idea of what would have happened. So that's much, much, much better. Much better, like seriously. All right, let's do that again. Hopefully I'll never put myself in this scenario again. Hopefully I'll just get it on the right tier. And it's not like this was like to win the competition or to, you know, I don't know, break par for the first time or something stupid like that. This was literally a 4-putt that is etched in my brain. Like I went to bed after 12:30 last night and I was still thinking about this. I spent half a day today thinking about this. Okay, that's really, really good. That gives me a chance. Okay, just get 2 more legs. Yep, down. Okay, there we go. I'm never going to make this putt. I'm never going to make the first one. I know that. But if I can at least say that I'm able to 2-putt it, that's heaps better. Well, that was just stupid. All right, well, I'm not going to do any more. That's it. I've half conquered the hill. That's going to do it for day 34. I'll see you tomorrow for day 35, which is, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. But the podcast night, that's late. I don't know if I'm going to do a morning or an arvo. I think I'm going to have to do a morning one because I've got a date night sorted with my wife. So we'll see you then. And just to be clear, that's not a date night. That's just for the blog. All right.